Flex Matwork. We're going to be using some small weights today, so if you've got some weights or some cans and beans, whatever you want to use, you don't have to use the weights if you don't want to, but it's definitely an option today. And then also we'll be using a band a little bit later as well. So if you get those two things organised. Right, welcome. So let's just take a nice big breath, give the shoulders a couple of rolls, and just to create some length in the body. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Just create some length. Feel like you're reaching through the crown of the head. And think about gently drawing that tummy in and lifting that pelvic floor. I'm just going to start off with some calf raises and some bicep curls. So as we exhale, I'm just going to come up onto the toes, bend the elbows, and then lower back down. Good. And up onto the toes, and back down. Good. So just that bicep curl, and that calf raise. Good. We're going to do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And the last one. Good. Alright, now with your right foot, we're going to step the foot forward and bring it back. Then out to the side and bring it back. So stepping the foot forward and bring it back and out to the side. Good. So you can add some arms in. So forward and out to the side. Let's try and make it a little bit more fluid. So we've got forward and side. And forward and side. We've got 2 more. And forward and side. One more time. And forward and side. Good. Let's go over to the left side. So step the left foot forward. Bring it back and out to the side. And bring it back and forward and out to the side. Good. And forward and out to the side. Good. That's number 4. And out to the side. Let's make it a little bit more fluid now. Forward and side. And forward and side. Good. And forward and side. Last one. And forward and side. Come on in. Lovely. Alright, we're going to lie down onto the floor. We are going to use our hand weights, so have them handy. So we'll just pop them onto the floor to start with. And we'll just start off with a bit of a stretch through the chest. Lovely. So just get yourself comfortable. Bring those feet together and then just take the toes apart and then pull the heels apart. So just coming into that parallel position. Lovely. Again, just take a moment to focus on the breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And just find some length up the back of the neck. So I'm just gently drawing the chin down. I want you to take your palms up to face the ceiling. And as we breathe in, just going to reach the arms out wide, going as far as we can. And then as you exhale, just going to draw the arms back in. So try and keep your fingers on the floor. And inhale to reach it out. Then a bit of a stretch into that chest. And then exhale to bring it back in. Good. Now if you want to go a little bit further, you could tip your thumb to the floor, lift your pinky finger up, and get a little bit more of a stretch as you open out. Good. And bring it back in. Try to keep the ribs down, so not flaring the ribs up. And inhale to sweep it out. And exhale to bring it back in on. We're going to try 2 more of those. So palms are still facing the ceiling. And exhale to sweep going to open the arms out to the side and then bring it back up. Good. So inhale to open and exhale. Good. Try and keep the ribs nice and stable. Lovely. We've got 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Alright, bring the arms back to the ceiling. We're going to turn the palms down to face the knees and we're going to do our switches. So when you're ready, you're going to take one arm forward, one arm back. And then exhale, come back to centre. Good. Inhale, take it over. And exhale to bring it back. Now just be mindful again of the rib cage, particularly as the arm goes overhead. Don't let the ribs pop up off the floor. So we're really stable through the ribs and the shoulders. We've got 4 more. Good. Come back to centre each time. Last 2. And last one. Come both arms back to centre. We're just going to do double overhead. So this time I'm going to take both arms overhead. And exhale, come back up. Good. Inhale, reach it over. And exhale to come back up. Inhale, takes it over. Good. 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Lovely. Alright, we're going to just finish up with some triceps. So we're going to turn the palms back to face each other. And we're going to bend the elbows. So think about your elbow pointing straight up to the ceiling. And then exhale, lengthen the arms back up. Good. Inhale to bend the elbows. And exhale to reach. And 3. Good. And 4. Got 4 to go. Try and keep that upper arm quite still. 3 to go. Last 2. And last 1. Good. We take the arms. I'm going to open those arms all the way up to the floor and just have a bit of a stretch there. So again, just reaching the arms as far out as you feel comfortable. It shouldn't be painful, a bit stretchy. Good, and then we can just turn those legs and pop the weights onto the floor. Lovely. Alright, we're going to come into our pelvic curls now. So the arms are reaching strong into the mat side. We've got that parallel position through the feet. And when you're ready, let's exhale, tilt that pelvis, squash the lower back into the floor, and I'm going to roll our hips up into the air. I'm going to take a breath in at the top, and then exhale to roll it all the way back down. Good, just getting that back moving. Lovely, and again. Remember, if your back doesn't like the rolling, remember you can just hinge your hips straight up into the air, and then rolling back down. Good, and again, so thinking about one vertebra at a time, rolling up, thinking about the knees reaching up over the toes, and rolling it back down. Good. You press quite firmly with those arms into the mat. Good, we've got 2 more, and exhale to take it up. Good, and last one. I'm going to do a little bit extra on this one. Let's take it up and hold. Now without dropping your left hip bone, could you squeeze your right hip a little bit higher? And then come back to centre. This time try and squeeze your left hip bone a little bit higher. And come back through. Let's do that again. So squeeze and lift the right hip bone a little bit higher. And come back to centre. And squeeze and lift that left hip bone a little bit higher. Come back to centre. And then we're rolling all the way down. Back to our neutral position. Alright, we're going to grab our band now. So you can fold the band in half if you like, just so it's not so so long. Doesn't matter what colour band it is. And we're just holding band in the hands, arms straight up to the ceiling. And we're going to just bring the legs up to tabletop. So I've got one leg and two legs. Lovely. Now we're going to reach the band forward and we're just gently pressing the band into the thighs. And as we exhale, I just want you to think about pulling the knees in towards the chest and release. And pulling the knees in towards the chest and release. So thinking about squashing our blueberry in the small of our back onto the floor. And we're gently pushing the hands away, creating a bit of tension there. Good. Let's try 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Let's take those arms back up, bring the feet back onto the floor and just have a little break. Alright, we're going to add, if you'd like to add, we're going to add a chest lift. If you'd rather not lift your head up, you don't have to. So as we exhale, I'm going to bring one leg up to tabletop, come up into a chest lift, and then float it down. Good, and other side, chest lift, and float it down. So if you prefer to keep the head down, that's totally fine. Still drawing that band in towards that knee. Good, we've got 4 more. Remember, hands behind the head is a good option as well. If you find you don't like having the arms up to the ceiling. Good. Alright, we're going to come up one more time. So let's bring the leg closest to me up into tabletop. And then we're going to just twist past the knee and come back to centre. And twist past the knee and come back to centre. We've got 2 more. And twist past the knee and back to centre. One more time. Twist past the knee and back to centre and lower it down. Lovely. Let's do the other side. So come on up and we're twisting past the knee and back to centre and twist and centre. Good. We've got 2 more and twist and centre. One more time and twist and centre and floating it back down. Lovely. Alright, we're going to go into our spine twist. So this time we're going to use the band as well. So just make your band nice and long again. So open it up. And as the knees tip one way, we're going to be reaching into the band with the opposite hand. So let's bring those legs up into tabletop. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, let the knees tip towards me. And take the opposite arm down towards the floor. And then exhale, come back to centre. Then inhale, tip the knees away. Hand closest to me comes down to the floor. And back to centre. Good. Inhale, tip. So trying to keep our shoulders and our ribs on the floor. Nice and stable. And inhale, tip. And back to centre. Good. We're going to do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. And lower down those legs. And have a little break. Good. Alright, we're going to go into our hundreds. I'm going to use my band today for the hundreds. I'm going to pump the band into my thighs. I'm going to start with long legs on the floor today. So you've got options. You can use the band or not. You can have tabletop legs. You can have the head up. You can have the head down. Whatever way you want to work those hundreds. I'm going to take the arms up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, I'm going to bring the hands forward all the way down towards the thighs. And I'm breathing in. Right, and out. And in. And out. And in. Good. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. It's halfway. 4, 5, and you're going to lift those legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then lower those legs. Take those arms back up and have a breather. Whew. Nice work, team. Alright, we're just going to do a little bit more work into our hamstrings. We're going to do our hip hinge and we're going to do some single leg lifts. So I'm bending those knees back up, hands are on the floor, feet are on the floor, and that's where, so we're just going to lift the hips straight up into the air this time. Good, now let's try and see if we can lift that front leg up into tabletop, and then lower it down. Now let's go straight to the other side, exhale to lift, and lower it down, and then we're going to lower the hips all the way back to the floor. Good, let's try that again. So hips come up, and the front leg comes up to tabletop, and lower it down. And the other leg comes up to tabletop, and lower it down, and float those hips down. We're going to do 2 more sets. And exhale to lift, and one leg comes up, and lower it down. And the other leg comes up, and lower it down, and hips to the floor last time, and exhale to lift. And the front leg comes up, and lower it down. And the back leg comes up, and lower it down, and lower those hips all the way back to the floor. Perfect. Alright, we're going to do our leg circles. We're going to do our bicycle leg today. So I'm going to grab our band and pop it around the leg closest to me. I'm going to start with both knees bent. So the foot that's in the air is in tabletop and the other foot's anchored to the floor. Elbows are in by the side of the body. And I'm going to start by lengthening that leg up to the ceiling and then pushing that leg long and low. And then back to tabletop. So we're bicycling forward. Leg goes up, pushing that leg long and low, and then back to tabletop. Got 2 more, leg goes up, and push it long and low, and back to tabletop. 1 more time. And back to tabletop. Now let's reverse it. So let's push the leg out long and low, then take it up to the ceiling, and then bend that knee. Good, push the leg out long and low. So try to stay neutral, particularly as the leg comes up to the ceiling. Good, 2 more times. Lovely, last one. Push it out. And the leg goes up. Let's hold it there. Let's straighten out that ankle leg. So anchoring that other leg onto the floor. We're going to do a slight turn out position, and we've got our 6 leg circles. So we're going to draw the leg across the body, down and around. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Try to keep that pelvis quite stable. And exhale. Good. And let's go the other way. And exhale. Good. Try to get as much movement through that circle as you can. Nice big circles. Last 2. And last one. We'll pop both straps into the opposite hand. And we're just going to pull that leg across the body, just getting that stretch into the outside of the hip. The arch of the foot can twist towards the floor. Lovely, and then coming back up. Nice. I'm going to swap feet into our band, so you can do that. You can sit up and do it, or you can lie down and do it. Just give you a moment to get yourself organised. So again, the leg that's in the air is in tabletop, the other foot's on the floor. Elbows are tucked in by the side of the body, and we're going to reach that leg up to the ceiling, and then push it long and low, and then we get back into tabletop. And the leg goes up, and long and low, and back into tabletop. Good, we've got 2 more. And long and low, and back to tabletop, 1 more time. And back to tabletop. Let's reverse it. So push the leg out long and low, up to the ceiling, and then bend. And leg goes out long and low, up to the ceiling, got 2 more. Lovely. Alright, legs reaching up long. Let's slide that leg closest to me out into the floor, anchor it. Go into a slight turn out position. And drawing that leg across the body, down and around, and back to the ceiling. Good. So you can get as much movement through that hip as you feel comfortable with. Good. 1 more. And 6. And let's go the other way. So going out to the side and then bringing that leg across the body. Focusing on those breaths. Got 2 more. And last one. Lovely. Let's pop those straps into the opposite hand and draw that leg across the body. Take the arch of the foot towards the floor, getting that stretching through the bottom. Good. Alright, we're going to come all the way up into a seated position, so you can use your bed to help you come up if you like. And we're just going to do some rollbacks, some assisted rollbacks today. And then I'm going to give you an option to roll all the way down if you'd like to. So, I'm going to pop both feet into the band, and we're holding onto our band here. So we'll just start small. And then as we feel comfortable, we can make our movements a little bit bigger. So we're sitting up nice and tall to start with. And as we exhale, we're just going to tilt the pelvis, swallow that big bone, and just roll back. Just find that sticky point. Take a breath in. And then exhale, roll the ribs over the hips. And we're sitting up tall. Good, let's try that again. So tilt that pelvis. And roll it back. Take a breath in. And exhale to come on up. Good. Now if you feel like you want to go a little bit further, because you've got the assistance, we can start to roll all the way down. So you can let your lower back come down onto the floor. And then exhale, scoop the tummy. And then roll it up. Good. And again, tilt that pelvis and roll it back. And exhale, roll the ribs over the hips and coming up. Nice, we're going to do 2 more. If you want to try and go all the way, you could let the back of the shoulders come down onto the floor as well. And then exhale to roll that way back up. And sitting up tall. Good, 1 more time. And exhale. Roll it all the way back. And then coming up. And sitting up tall. Lovely. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of seated work. So if you'd like to get yourself a little bit higher, you can certainly roll your mat up, or if you've got a cushion handy, you can sit on a cushion just to give you that little bit of lift, if that's what you're looking for. Alright, we're going to fold our band into half again, and we're just going to do a bit of spine stretch. So feet are about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. If you need to bend your knees a little bit here, that's totally fine. Just holding onto our band, and we're going to imagine we're sitting up against a wall. So as we exhale, we're going to let the chin come forward, and we're just going to let the spine roll forward off our wall, reaching through the crown of the head. And then as we exhale, we're going to restack the spine, and we're sitting up tall. Good. And again, exhale, let the chin come forward, and we're reaching through the crown of the head. And then exhale, we're sitting up tall. Good, we've got 2 more. And exhale, coming forward. And restacking that spine, creating length from the crown of the head. And 1 more time, exhale, coming forward. And then coming up tall. Lovely. We're going to do our seated spine twist. So I'm going to pop the band behind my shoulders. And I'm just bringing the hands around so right underneath my elbows. So totally up to you if you want to use the band or not. Don't make it too much tension. Feet are together if possible. And as we exhale, I'm going to twist and inhale center. And exhale, twist. And inhale, center. Let's add our pulse. So it's exhale, twist, twist, and center. Exhale, twist, twist, and center. Exhale. And center, grow tall. And center, got one more each way. And center, last one. Center, and release it off. We're just going to do a bit of a side reach. So again with the feet, bring the soles of the feet together if you can. If you can get all the way into a cross-legged position, that'd be great. If not, feet out the front is fine. And we're just sitting up tall. So let's pop our left hand onto the mat, reach the right arm up, and we're just doing a big reach. So try and imagine someone's pulling you by the wrist, getting really long through the right side of the body. And come back through. Other side, hand goes into the floor, and just a big long reach. Someone's pulling you up and over. And coming back through. Let's try that one more time. Arm goes up, and reach. And coming down, and the other side, lift and reach. And coming back through, lovely. All right, we're going to do some sideline work. So we're going to work with our band today. We're going to tie the band around the thighs, just above the knees. Again, optional, don't want to make it too tight. And hopefully tied in a way that's reasonably easy to get undone. Just give you a moment to get organised. And when you're ready, we're just going to lie in our hook line position. So back of the shoulders, back of the hips are in line with the back of the mat. Remember, if you like to use a towel or a pillow here, you're welcome to. You can have the hands straight, elbow bent. And the feet are also in line with the back of the hips. We're just going to start with our little clams. Good. So try and find that lift in the waist. Hips are stacked on top of each other. And as we exhale, we're going to open that clam. And inhale to close. And exhale. And inhale. And 4. Good. So hand on the hip can be helpful. So just to look for that stability. You can take your arm up to the ceiling if you prefer. Good. We've got 2 more. And last one. Good. All right, we're going to bring the knees out the front now. So we're in that sort of tabletop type position. We're going to open the knees a fraction. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the top leg up. And then close it down. And exhale, lift. And close it down. Good. So this one starts to cook quite quickly. Starting to feel that already. Got 2 more. Alright, last I'm going to open it up and hold, and I'm going to see if we can open that top knee a little bit higher. And just come back to center. Good. Open that top knee a little bit higher. Woo. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good. 1 more. And 6. And come on in. Whew. Nice work. Give that bottom a little rub. That definitely gets those glutes working nice and hard. Alright, let's do our chest opener. So hands can be forward, long rather, or you can have the hands behind the head, whichever you prefer. And when you're ready, let's inhale to lift that top arm, and then exhale to reach over. Take a breath in there, and then exhale to come all the way back through. Good. Let's try that again. Inhale to lift, and exhale to roll. Take a breath in, and then exhale to come back over. Lovely. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to lift, and exhale. Hold the stretch there. If you want to straighten that top leg out, you could. Getting a nice stretch into that hip that we just worked. Good, bend that knee. And then that exhale breath to come all the way back through. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to do a bit of a teaser break, of course, on our way through to the other side. We're going to keep the band wrapped around the thighs. And we're just going to pop our hands underneath the knees there. Lift that chest up nice and proud, and just lift you and roll off your sit bones. And feet can stay on the floor, feet can float up in the air. And we'll just start with a single leg lift. Good. So just trying to hold that balance there. If you want to make it a little bit trickier, you can do both legs at the same time. And the other option is to take the arms away as well. So your choice of where you want to take it. We've got two more. Alright, the last one. Take your most challenging position. Lift that chest. Hold on for 3, 2, 1. Hands go behind. And coming back through. Nice. Alright, let's roll onto our other side. So still facing me. And again, if you need to get your pillow or your towel under your head, that's fine. Start with the feet in line with the back of the mat. So back of the hips, back of the shoulders, and the back of the feet are all in line. I'm going to hold my top hand on my hip, just so I can keep that stability there. Lift that waist, find that zip, and then I'm going to open that top knee. And close that clamp. Good, and exhale. And inhale. Good. So really trying not to let that top hip roll backwards. Good, we've got 3 more. Great, 1 more. And release. Good. Alright, bring those knees forward. So we're coming into that side lying tabletop position. Okay, this time I'm going to open the knee about 1 inch, and then I'm going to lift and lower. So the feet touch, but the knees don't. So the knees slightly lifted higher than the foot. We've got 3 more. Oh yes, starts to cook pretty quick. Alright, Tim, last one. Let's take it up and hold, and I'm going to open that top knee and close. And just see if we get a little bit more lift and close. And a little bit more lift and close. We've got 3 more. That's it. Feel the burn. Good. 1 more time. And close it up. Whew. Goodness me. Keep that bottom a little rub. And let's do our chest opener. So arms coming all the way out. And we're going to lift that top up. And then exhale, roll onto that back shoulder. Take a breath in. And then exhale to roll back through. Good, and again, inhale to lift, and exhale to roll, and exhale to come back through. Good, we've got 1 more. Inhale to lift, and exhale to roll. Let's hold that stretch. If you want to take that top leg out, welcome to take that leg out. Bend that knee, and then use that exhale breath to come all the way back through. Lovely. Alright, we're going to lie on our tummy. So we've still got our band wrapped around our knees. We're going to do a little bit of more glute work here. So you can lie down with your head all the way down on your hands. I'll just stay up so I can keep talking to you. Just let the chest go heavy and let the forehead go heavy. Now we're going to bend our knees. And we're going to bring the heels together and take the knees apart. So we're going into a turned out position. Good, and then from there, just going to think about drawing that tummy and dropping the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, we're going to squeeze our heels together and just see if we can lift those feet up towards the ceiling. And then lower back down. And exhale, and see if we can lift those feet up to the ceiling. And lower down. So it's a very subtle movement. Try not to pull any tension into your upper body. So really squeezing from the bottom of the bottom. the knees pushing out into the band at the same time. Good, we've got 4 more. And 3. And 2. Alright, last one. Let's take it up and hold. And we're just going to squeeze the heels together for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lengthen it all the way out. Whew, nicely done. Give those legs a little shake out. Alright, we're going to go into our goalpost arms. So that's where we're going to have the arms going out to the side, but the elbows are bent. And again, you can have your head forward down on the floor. And we're just going to start with the arms. So as you exhale, we're going to float the forearms off the floor. And then the elbows come off. Then float the elbows down. And then the forearms down. So you can have your head heavy for this bit. So head, arms come up, elbows lift, elbows lower, and hands go down. Good, and lift the hands. And lift the elbows. Lower the elbows, and lower the hands. We've got one more. And lift the hands or forearms, and lift the elbows. Lower the elbows. And lower the forearms. Good, alright, so this time we're going to add our back extension in. So we're going to lift the forearms, lift the elbows, and then we're going to lift that upper back. Alright, let's give it a go. So let's lift the forearms, lift the elbows, and then lifting, try and get that chest off the floor. Lower the head, lower the elbows, and lower the hands. Good, so lift the hands, then lift the elbows, and then come up into extension. Lower the upper body, lower the elbows, and lower the hands. We've got 2 more. We're going to add on. Let's lift those hands and lift that elbow. Then we're going to lift with the upper body. Now, option is to reach the arms out forward, pull the arms back in, lower the forehead, lower the elbows, and lower the hands. We've got 1 more step. And lift the hands, lift the elbows, lift the upper back, and reach the arms forward. Bring the arms back in, lower the elbows, lower the forearms, and lower the head. Lovely. Just bring your hands under your forehead, bend your knees, and just give those legs a little side to side. Good, and then we're going to come up into our rest position. So hands go beside the armpits, pushing yourself up, knees together or knees apart, and then just taking that bottom back towards the heels. Lovely. Alright, I'm going to take our band off. Undo your knot or bow, or just pull it off your legs, and you can undo it when you've got a moment. And we're just going to finish off with our support work. So just coming onto those hands and knees, shoulders, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we'll just start with that cat and cow. So we'll tilt the pelvis, round out the spine, create that strong C-curve, and then come back through neutral, and lift and lengthen through the upper back. Good, and again, round it out, wind up that pubic bone, and then coming back through neutral, and lift and reach. Good, we've got 1 more. Really try and get that right into that low back, and coming back through, and then coming into our neutral position. Lovely. Alright, let's take our right leg out behind us, keeping the toe on the floor, and then the left arm reaches out the front, and as we exhale, we're going to lift the arm and the leg, and tap back down. So we're going to keep both the elbow and the knee nice and straight. Good, and we're trying to hold our spine nice and stable. Good. Alright, let's bring the next one up and hold. And then see if you can take both the arm and the leg out to the side and back to center. Out to the side and back to center. To the side, and back to center. One more time. Out to the side, and back to center. Good. Alright, just lower down one more time. We're going to take it up. I'm going to try a little bit more balance. So let's lift that right leg, lift that left arm. Think about pulling your left knee and right hand towards each other. And we'll see if we can, pop that left foot up off the floor. Good. For 3, 2, 1. And bring it back down. Nice work. Give those wrists a bit of release. And let's try the other side. So reset. Get nice and strong through that spine. Strong push into the mat with the hands. And we're going to push the left foot out behind. And then reach the right hand forward. And we're going to lift. And lock. And lift. And lock. Good. And lift. And lower. One more time. And lift. And now we can go out to the side. And back to center. So it'll be quite a subtle movement with the leg. Just slightly off to the side. Last 2. Last one. Good. Just float the arm and the leg down for a moment. Reset that shoulder. And let's take it up. So think about the right knee pulling towards the left hand. And we'll see if we can float that right knee up, right foot rather, off the floor. Good. Hold on for 3, 2, 1. And bring it back down. Lovely. Just pull those knees back up. Again, knees can be together or knees can be apart. Just sit back into your rest position. Couple of deep breaths. Beautiful. And coming back up. Well, thanks for joining me again today. Hopefully your body feels better after getting a bit of movement into it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.